Hello YouTube, this is Monique. I'm in the kitchen and I'm preparing dinner for tonight. I'm going to be making chicken alfredo with shrimp, and also I will be making a side salad to go with it. So I'm going to show you the ingredients that I'll be using. So right here is my chicken breast. I've washed them. This is about 3 pounds. It's 1 pack. It was 4 chicken breasts in a pack, and I've washed them. I split them in half, and I've seasoned them. And these are the seasonings that I've used. Give me just a moment. So these are the seasonings that I've used. Give me just a second. Okay, I've used garlic powder on the chicken and complete seasoning, black pepper, Sazon, adobo, and onion powder. And I've also coated the chicken with olive oil. Or you can just pour olive oil in your frying pan when you get ready to fry your chicken breast. I will be making my alfredo sauce from scratch as well, and I have 4 packs of shredded parmesan cheese, a quart of heavy whipping cream, minced garlic. Now you can use fresh garlic and cut it yourself, but I don't really fool with garlic like that, so I just buy it already minced. I have 2 sticks of butter, unsalted butter. I have 3 packs of linguine noodles, and in this bowl, these are my mini shrimp, and I'm not going to include them in with my chicken because I have 3 children here that's allergic to shrimp. So these will be added in on our own portions, whoever can eat shrimp. So on the stove, I have some water in a pot, in a large pot for my noodles, and I have a skillet for my chicken, so I'll be getting started soon with that. Okay, so I'm back. I'm gonna spray my skillet with some non-stick cooking spray. And I like to step away from the stove so I won't spark up a flame or anything. Okay, so on medium-high heat, I'm going to add my chicken. And I'm going to wash my hands. normally add broccoli to my alfredo, but unfortunately I don't have any broccoli today. So I'm going to let this cook for about 10 minutes, 5 minutes on each side, or until I don't see any more pink. And normally when I get through cooking the chicken, when it's done, I cut it up in pieces to put inside my alfredo. So I'll be back. Okay, so it's been about 10 minutes and the chicken feels firm. But they're not quite yet done. And by the way, this is not authentic chicken alfredo. This is my way, how I cook it. So if you have a different taste and seasoning, then you can season this however you want. You can season your meat with the seasonings of your choice. So and this isn't a tutorial, but just showing you how I make my chicken alfredo. So this is how it looks so far. Fix this. Not for sure if y'all can see that, but that's the best I can do. And looks like my water is about to boil. So I think it may be ready for me to add the noodles. Okay, so I'm going to add my noodles to the pot. And I like linguine noodles because they're thin and not as thick as fettuccine noodles. You can use fettuccine noodles if you like, but I like linguine. Okay, so I just broke it in half and I'm adding it in my pot. This is my second box. Okay, third box. I'm not for sure if I need the whole box, but we'll see. Okay, so I'm going to cover these up. Making some piece of chicken.
That's a new phone? Oh.
No.
I'm going to fix the cheese steak.
Okay, so I'm gonna let these cook for maybe about 5 more minutes because they're almost finished cooking. And I have 2 more that I need to cook as well. And I'll be right back. Alright, so I cooked my last 2 chicken breasts and my other pieces of chicken all combined. I have cut them all up in pieces of chicken, cubed chicken, and also my noodles are done. So now it's time to make the sauce. Okay, so now it's time to make the alfredo sauce. I have a medium pot here. First I'm going to add butter to the pot. A stick of butter. And I have that on medium-high heat. Okay, so I'm going to let this melt. I had 2 sticks of butter because I thought maybe I'll need 2 sticks of butter, but I may only need just 1 stick of butter for this. So I'm going to add a little bit of minced garlic, maybe a tablespoon. So my butter is melted. I don't know if you can see that. It's melted. And now I'm gonna add this whole quart of whipping cream. So with the whipping cream, you want it to warm up until it gets heated. You don't want it to boil. You just want it to heat up until it gets hot. Then you'll be able to add your grated Parmesan cheese. Okay, so when this come up to the temperature that I'm looking for, then it'll be time to add the cheese. I'm back, so now it's time to add the Parmesan cheese. And each pack that I have, it equals up to 1.5 cup of cheese. So I think I might be using about 3 or 4 packs of cheese, depending on the thickness of how I want my alfredo sauce. And you don't want to use a lot of Parmesan cheese, because it can be overpowering if you use too much. But if I may need more whipping cream. If it's too thick. So I'm gonna try 3 bags of Parmesan cheese. And I'm really winging it. So this isn't a measured recipe. Alright, so I'm gonna stir it, and you'll see right here that it looks stringy. Well, you want to keep stirring and stirring the cheese until it forms into a sauce, and until you don't see any more stringy residue or anything like that. So this may take a while, and I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. So what I wound up doing was I add maybe a cup more of whipping cream and another half a stick of butter in here. I haven't added more cheese yet, but if it's too thin, then I can always add more cheese. But as you can see, it's already looking like a sauce. You don't have that pullback of the cheese that you saw earlier. So at this point, you can taste your sauce. You can add your extra seasonings, maybe black pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, salt, whatever seasonings that you like. You can at this point taste your alfredo sauce and pretty much go from there. At this consistency, to me it's a little too thin, so I'm gonna add another pack of cheese to this, and we'll be right back. I also forgot to mention that when you first start with the Alfredo sauce, when you put your butter in and your whipping cream, and you let your whipping cream heat up a little bit, then you add your cheese. A whisk, I like to use a whisk because it blends the cheese in with the whipping cream, and it helps it just combine everything together. Okay, so I had to do a little bit of adding to this. Like I mentioned before, I added in a cup more of whipping cream to my sauce, and I also added a half a stick of butter, and I add maybe another half a bag of parmesan cheese. So this is the consistency that I like and that I'm looking for. It's not overpowering, and it's pretty much ready. The cheese, the Alfredo sauce is ready. All I have to do is season it to my taste, and get ready to combine my chicken and noodles together. And I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. I took a big bowl and I combined my noodles and my chicken. And by the way, I didn't have to use all the noodles that I cooked. So this may be about 3 packs of noodles. And you have to adjust the recipe to the amount of people that you're feeding. It might be way lesser than this, but I'm hoping to have leftovers for tomorrow, so I just made a large batch. So that's how my Alfredo looks, and I'm gonna plate it up and give you a last look. Alright folks, so this is my finished look. I've plated up some for you, and I have a little garnish of dried parsley flakes on it. Unfortunately, I ran out of time to make my salad and also saute my shrimp, so we're just gonna go with this tonight. Well, I hope you like my video. I hope you got some ideas of how to make your chicken Alfredo, and like I said, make it to your comfort. You know, make it how you like it, how you think you and your family will like your Alfredo. Well, I'm about to get ready to eat. I thank you so much for taking time out to watch my videos. And until next time, may God bless you. Thank you and have a good night.